What is up, everyone? Welcome back. So we're continuing our Kirby games for the month of February. We've played through Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Dream Land 2 for the Game Boy, as well as Kirby's Dream Land 3 for Super Nintendo. We've mastered all three of those games in retro achievements, and it was a lot of fun to check out. I was glad to be able to play 1 and 2, badge those games in retro achievements, and it was fun revisiting Kirby's Dream Land 3 and seeing that journey as well. This episode, we're going to the NES, Kirby's Adventure. This was a childhood favorite of mine. I really enjoyed playing back in the day. It was actually a game that my cousin owned, and I would frequently borrow it from her, and we would play it at each other's houses, and it was just some good memories. I really enjoyed playing this game. It was actually my very first Kirby game at the time. But as far as this playthrough goes, this was from a stream that I did on Kick back in December of 2023, so a lot of conversation about Christmas and, as usual, food. This was when I was still relatively new to retro achievements as well, still trying to figure out things and if I wanted to play through games just to get points or actually focus on trying to master each game I play. This was one game that I haven't mastered yet. There's a lot of challenges in this game that I still have to work on, mainly the mini games. There's 3 mini games here that they want you to do on challenging difficulty, and it's terrible. That's where my current struggle is right now. There's also the damageless boss fights, which shouldn't be too bad, but at the time I didn't realize once you defeated a boss in a world, you can't go back and refight that boss, so it's either start a new game or wait till boss rush and try to do it then. So at that time I just kind of lost interest in even doing the damageless boss fights. But seeing as most of these bosses are from Kirby games we've already played, what remains shouldn't be too difficult to take on. This episode we're taking on the first 4 worlds of the game. It's basically a general playthrough. We get some achievements along the way, from a couple of damageless boss fights to finding secrets. There's also hidden buttons to find as well in certain levels that open up the world a little bit more, and we need to find every one of those if we're going to 100% this game. The next episode will take on the remainder of the game, and then I'll have a third episode where I have to play through extra mode. It's just Kirby's Adventure hard mode, and you don't have a save, so we're going to have to progress through the entire game and complete it. While a lot of things were done during the stream, this is a game that I've just periodically went back to and tried to go back to clean up what achievements that remain. I still have 3 achievements left to complete. One of them is the extra mode run, which we'll be doing in our 3rd episode of Kirby's Adventure. But anyways, if you enjoy the content of the channel, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and like the video. I greatly appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy the episode as we start Kirby's Adventure. Something about, like I said, the classic Mario games, and maybe it was because even Kirby's Adventure. I love Kirby's Adventure on NES, by the way. But it's something about those classic games. Maybe it was because of my first experience playing them was on the NES. I just prefer them on the NES. You don't want to get out of bed. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's supposed to be like, it's actually kind of warm today. It was like cold and rainy yesterday, and then it's supposed to be pouring rain tonight and tomorrow. I'm like, ugh. Man, I'm glad I'm off, but it's like, I don't know. I just want to chill. I just want to chill inside. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I think I'm going to order pizza after the stream, just chill out. I've been rewatching Game of Thrones. I don't know. I watched House of the Dragon like 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago I finished that. I've been putting it off because I've heard mixed things about it, but and then I was like, man, it just makes me want to watch the original series again, so I've been kind of working on that when I'm not really doing anything. So it's like, I could be streaming more, but no, I'm gonna watch TV. Rot my brain. You love Kirby's Adventure too? Kirby's Adventure, so Kirby's Adventure, I had no idea about this game. My cousin actually had this game, so if I went over to their house, this is what we would play, and I'm like, I really loved it. I love Kirby. So I didn't know Kirby's Dream Land on the Game Boy is actually, I guess, the precursor to this game. And when I got a Game Boy, I actually got, it actually has a story on here. I didn't know that. But I got Kirby's Dream Land, and I really liked it. It's really cool. I really love the series. I think somebody was mentioning earlier, like a couple of times last month, like, man, you play Mario and Mega Man, you hadn't played anything else. It's like, yeah, I need to play some Kirby, so we're finally here. Nostalgia, I know. It's windy and rainy all night. Yeah. I like it when I'm asleep at night, but not like when I gotta do stuff during the day or work. Oh, you're sick with something. Everybody's getting sick over Thanksgiving, I think. It's terrible. I hope you feel better, though. Get some rest. Gotta play some Kirby. Yeah, we gotta give Kirby some love. I thought, like, you know, it's not really a Christmas game or anything, but, I don't know. To me, it fits the tone of this time of year. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, so we got retro achievements to do with Kirby's Adventure as well. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, because I haven't played through Kirby's Adventure in a while. I think my last playthrough of it was on Facebook Gaming, actually, so we'll see. I need to chill. I need to chill after Super Mario Brothers 2, so we'll see how it goes for us. I gotta get all the power-ups, too. Literally trying to hit the button to get all these. Just trying to eat the enemy, and it was not computing. Here's like a secret door somewhere here too. I gotta find. The character notices Pizza Steve, and she ends up eating him and taking his sunglasses. Wow, it's a little wild. I think there's. Let me see. Is there a secret door here somewhere? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look like an idiot, but I'm gonna try to find it. Because I thought somewhere at the waterfall there's like a hidden door. I don't know. I might have to watch a video to see where it is exactly. I like how I like try to jump or I'm trying to do something and he's like, I don't know what it is. I swear I need people to actually look up stuff for me. Unless it's... Oh, there it is. We found it. We missed our UFO guy. Oh, he's gone for good. I can't even get the achievement now. Alright, we'll have to come back to it. I do want the UFO. It's like the best power-up in the game. Definitely need that. Not sure about these button delays, though. I think another achievement I gotta get is like 500,000 points. I don't know how that's gonna go for us. Damn UFO guy. Yeah, he fell, and like that was it. I had no chance of getting him again. I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, I don't even know if I've ever been in that room before. I just happened to see it as an achievement. I'm like, oh, there's a hidden room. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see if we can do it now. It's like legit gone, like it'll never come back. Oh, thanks. Are we blaming the controller already, Matt? Dude, like, I'm over here, like, trying to eat this UFO, and it's just not happening. Finally, we got it! Velvet was the good luck that we needed to get the achievement. I mean, is it the controller or is it the game? We're not gonna say the player. Kirby's awesome. I need to play more Kirby. That's what I was like, you know what, let's do that. Let's play Kirby. And we'll play my first Kirby game, so whether I'm good at it or not, that's to be determined. Man, I hope I can do this. I used to be really good at this one, too. The chubby Kirby. Wow. Wow, we got so far. I got it now. There's no way I missed it this time. Isn't this just RNG? I don't think so. I don't think it is. Got 2 up. Take it. Superstar Ultra when Matt. I loved Kirby Superstar and they made Superstar Ultra and I'm like, oh dude, it's so good. That's a game I would love to see on Switch, honestly. You need food so bad, been so tired the past 2 days, feel like toppling over on the floor. Oh no. I was talking about food already and I was like, you know, after the stream I think I'm gonna order some pizza. So that stinks. I can't even keep my UFO power up. There you go. Cannon in my face. The cutting room floor. Better than nothing. Hey, I like that 2 up though. I think there's an achievement for getting 4, but we'll see how that goes. I didn't know he's gonna... Oh shit. I didn't know he was gonna be up in my face like that. These mini bosses are what's gonna be the death of me. This game is rigged. All NES games are rigged. It's what we learn from these streams. I don't even know why I play NES games anymore. Alright, you know what? Evidently I'm not meant to have that, so... Definitely need that. For some reason, as a kid, I thought those tomatoes, well, they're supposed to be tomatoes, I thought they were like beetles for some reason. I don't know, to me they look like beetles than tomatoes in the NES game. Now, I think there's a door over here I gotta go in. Yep, there it is. I think it's... I thought there was an achievement for finding that. I don't know. Because NES games are great. Some of them. Maybe that's not the secret door I need. Man, I get so close to the top. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Over here trying to make this little jump, because I know as soon as I get up there, that cannon's gonna shoot at me. I actually like the sword. I might keep that for a while. Well, I can't, because I need to get this. do prefer the sword, though. Again, this game is rigged, and it's designed not to let you get the 5-up, the 1-up. It's just all in timing. It used to be pretty good with getting up there, but I say it's been several years since I've played this game too. There we go. There we go. I don't know why I thought I could, why I thought I could eat that. Here's a fireball. Eat it, Kirby. No, did worse that time. I forget what some of these, oh, this is a museum, okay. Here's my sword. Yeah, see, it wouldn't let me eat them. There we go. Yeah, we didn't need them. We didn't need that. He would turn the other way. Ice, ice, baby. See that little branch? I'm like, is that something important over there? Probably. I like how the enemy just changed color. Nobody else really does that. It's kind of a glitchy game. Oh, I needed to eat him. Needed the needle ability. I'm having so much fun with this. Take that, though. Oh, I'm stuck. I was stuck on that cannon. Glitchy game like all NES games. Yeah, it does feel that way. Is the game kicking your ass? Not yet, but I know it's gonna start. It's gonna start happening later in the game. Did you play the newest Kirby? Yeah, Forgotten City. That was really good. Actually, I liked what they did with that. That was a lot of fun. Alright, so one of the achievements is I gotta fight all the bosses, but I can't use a power-up to do it. So we gotta do it the old school way. I'm also not supposed to get hit, but we'll see how that goes. It also helps to face the correct direction. Hey, we did it! Not that it was the hardest boss in the game. Lumberjack. I don't know. I think, too, that they want you to do a no-hit, but you gotta use a certain power-up for that. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. I think I fully completed it. Well, let me take that back. I did complete most everything. I think there was a couple of, like, side things left to do that I didn't do. But overall, it was a lot of fun. They did a good job with it. Yeah, I need to stream some of the Switch games. of having fun with retro achievements though, so honestly it's like, I want to play stuff on Switch, but I've been enjoying some of these. Playing some of the older games. Which, I mean, it's where it all started anyway, so... Oh, I need that. I'm not gonna get it. Not gonna get it. I think he respawns, though. Let me go back a little ways. I just gotta be quick. There we go. Destroy us all. Oh, it wouldn't let me use it. Okay. Maybe I lost it, didn't see. Got the Kirbnado. Damn it. I'll tell you, a game I loved playing on Super Nintendo was Kirby's Dream Course. I loved playing that game. Yes, we did it! Finally! Finally! New world record. We'll see how good we are at this. But yeah, Kirby's Dream Course was a lot of fun. I was so good at that game back in the day, and I haven't played it in years. I need to stream that. Press the buttons to make Kirby's mouth open, and try not to eat the bombs. Yeah. We'll see how that goes for us. Well, we were close. I'll take 5,000 points for that. Did you watch the Game Grumps play Dream Course? Fans even made a hack of the game for them. Yeah, I did, man. I found that hack. I think I actually have it on my classic Nintendo Mini. But it's Kirby, but it has Dan's hair on one of them. I guess it's Aaron and Dan. Has their like hairstyle on top of the Kirby's. So you know which one's which. But I think I only played it once. Like, I just saw it on there. I was like, oh, dude, I gotta check this out. But I think it's relatively hard, though. I don't know. That's what we gotta do, man. We gotta get RetroArch set up. We'll play that together. We'll do that on stream sometime. Forgot I had that tornado. Oh, that's not gonna work. Hide in a haystack. Oh, you're so bad at that game. I used to be really good at it. Now, right now, I probably can't play it worth a shit, but back at the time, like, I was good. I was trying to, because I didn't know it. You can unlock, I guess they're like expert courses or something. I don't know. There's stuff you unlock in that game I had no idea about. It's, for what it is, it's a packed Kirby game. You spin me right around. Found the needle in the haystack, I know. Oh, do I have to get up and drive? Where you gotta go? I would just stay in bed. I would have stopped right there, damn it. That would have got me. Now I'm gonna get the first one every time now. It's like putting in Mario Golf. You're too stupid. I loved the original Mario Golf, but you know when Super Rush, Star Rush, whatever Rush it was, come out, I did not like it. I really didn't like that game at all. It was just something about it, I don't know. Well, that worked out for us. Get here, chunky Kirb. Hope we can get him again. We got him. Got him both times. Got a 4-up. I thought that was an achievement, but I guess not. I don't know. I think some of these achievements you gotta be on hard mode to play it. Leave the will guy power. I need it. I need it though. It's not gonna do me any good here, but I have it. I can't do it. I don't know if I can get that or not. Nope, guess not. Sucks to be me. Oh, challenging difficulty. I forget how you change the difficulty in this game. I think it tells you when you beat it. I don't know. I don't remember. Man, I don't know. I feel like at some point in this game I get like really annoyed, but I can't remember at what point it is where the game just starts actually pissing me off. No, of course he would jump over it. Oh, we ate them all. I'm not even going to risk going down there. Well, I think we've got all the doors so far. I know there's like switches hidden in this game, but I gotta remember where they all are. Do we want the laser? Yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll take it. Oh, some of the enemy places are just effed up in the later levels. I don't know how anyone ever keeps their power-ups without knowing exactly where the spawn is. Yeah, I feel like that's... Like, I love this game, but I knew when I streamed it last time, I remember, I'm like, somewhere in this game I was getting really mad, and I don't remember where. So, that sounds about right, actually. And you look at this and you're like, how does this game, like, make you mad? Well, it does, so. Don't know what to tell you. NES garbage. It's a good game, though. It's one. I would say it's one of the NES games that's very well done. See, This one you can tolerate for sure, and Mario 3. Mario 3 is the NES masterpiece, though. You don't get too much better than that. Hey, Big Pun Queen, what is up? How's it going? Welcome in. There we go. That's why I was like, I can get my rock. How's your weekend going? I guess I'm gonna be stuck here. There we go. I just destroyed what I needed to shoot at him. Some terrible lag with this, though. Mario 3 is a godsend. Yeah, it's a perfect game. It really is for that era of gaming. Well, there goes what I needed. I think there was an achievement for getting all these guys. It ain't gonna happen now, but. Come here, you. There we go. Yeah, it was one surprise for me, like, playing this game and then getting Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. And you learn how short that game is. Like, you can beat it in about, 20, 30 minutes tops. And I'm like, why is that game so short? And I just accepted it because it's a Game Boy game, but I always liked Kirby's Adventure, though. And it does take a little while to kind of navigate through this game. Guess we'll fight in the arena. I'll take that, and I'll take that. That's the reason why you play the All-Stars version, because you can't save. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've played Super Mario Bros. 3 so much that I just play through the game. But things like Lost Levels, I'd have a problem with. Like, I needed that save in the All-Stars version to beat that game. There was just no way. Really? Whatever. I'm sure I needed that ice power-up for something. Kirby emotes. There are like 2 or 3 Kirby emotes on here. We need to go down there. Okay. Thought there would be more to that. Whatever. I jump. Oh, you cheesed the lost levels with the life exploit in level 1-1. I didn't know there was a exploit for it. What do you gotta do? Guess I'm not gonna keep that. You suggested if you ever do Chivos for it, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn then. I do want to play through the original Lost levels, but I know it's just gonna be it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be rough. Oh, I do need this. Thinking, is there like a door or something? I think it's in Kirby Superstar, like you go to this cloud level and there's like a door hidden inside the moon or something like that. Yeah, you jump on the Koopa shell. I'm not good with those shell jumps because I got the one in Super Mario Brothers. I forget which level it is that you do the shell jump and you just keep getting one-ups. But I rarely could do it right. Sometimes I could, and then most of the time it just didn't work out. One day we'll play it. We'll do it and see what happens. There's just no promises. It's actually a good power-up to have. I just can't use it or I don't get my my little achievement. Can't wait for the salt. You know there's gonna be some salt. Dude, I remember like Lost... Damn it. Lost levels made me so mad. You know, obviously the... I'm like trying to eat this enemy and it wouldn't work. There we go. Well, we beat him. Screw that guy. But yeah, I'm playing that on Lost... on All-Stars, and I don't know, I played through all those games, fully completed them, but, dude, it made me so mad. It made me so mad. And that was like the first time I remember just getting angry enough to like throw that Super Nintendo controller against the TV or the dresser, whatever was nearby. I was chunking that controller. And you know, I still got that damn controller, and it still works. I don't know how it still works, but that was that and the Donkey Kong Country games. I distinctively remember being two of the games that made me the most anger of any game I'd played. But you think you hate Super Mario Brothers 2 more than Lost Levels? Yeah. You changed some of your emotes up. Those are really cool. I think I do gotta fight Paint Roller again and not get hit. We'll see how that goes for us. Tis the season. I do like it. It turned out really nice. That was, I forgot who I was talking to yesterday. We were laughing at my candy corn. My candy corn emote. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta make it seasonal. I gotta change it to something else. But I don't know, I don't know what to change it to, like maybe a candy cane or something. I don't know. Well, I gotta get this somehow. I forgot what I gotta do to get it, though. Pixel Junkie, you remember. How do I get down there to that door? Get that switch. You gotta get good. Christmas tree brownie. Oh man, those things are so good. Those are really good. You don't remember you beat this for the first time a few months ago? Really? Hey, Brad, what's up, man? How's it going? You're just here to troll Matt, especially when he dies? I know. It's a fan favorite. I was trying to, and I was thinking of you the other day, because I was actually, damn it. I was trying to find, because I got the tomato, you throw the tomato, and I was trying to find another, what else you can be thrown. But it was hard to find stuff to set up to do that. So I guess all y'all got right now is tomatoes. Man, cannot hit this guy. I was wondering what power up I was gonna get. There's got to be a hidden door somewhere. I wonder if one of these is a door. I was about to say, that thing's gonna kill me. It could be at the top, though. I don't know. This game likes throwing, like, hidden exits and stuff everywhere. Thinkers. Oh. Yeah, I think we found it. There we go. Pressed for time. I'm so glad I got all my health back too. So that says something for me liking an NES game with no nostalgia attached. I mean, Kirby is like a really good game, though. The series is really good. Can't fly through the bricks. I wasn't trying to fly through the bricks, I was trying to find a secret door. Some of the doors get, they hide them. They hide them in stuff like these weird clouds and things like that. How does the rage gauge work? How do you get it to go higher? Well, it depends on my mood of the game I'm playing. That's basically how that works. Candy corn is banned. Take away his candy corn. Yeah, I need to replace the emote with something for Christmas. I just hadn't figured out anything. I could probably do like a something for winter, like a snowflake or something goofy like that. Kirby, you're facing the wrong way, dude. Damn it! Give me my laser. There we go. Jeez. Boot up some Super Mario Brothers 2. That'll get the old blood boiling. I know exactly what's gonna happen. I want to do a like an arcade night kind of stream, and for a sub I'll play any of those games that I can play on there your choice, because I have like Famicom and Nintendo NES, all those games, Game Gear, Master System. I got arcade games on there too. It's pretty cool. But I can do any of like that era of games, Virtual Boy, Game Boy, and stuff, and they got them all on there. So, but I know what'll happen. It'll be people like Brad and you, Pixel Junkie, both of y'all would do that and then make me play like the most infuriating game, like Silver Surfer or damn Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or something like that. I know how y'all work. Alright, well I guess I'm just gonna get burnt up. I guess I'm not gonna get that. Let me get up out of this room. Superman 64. Well, I can't... For some reason, it has 64 games on it, but they don't work right. It's not great. So I have to stop before, whatever. Just don't come to this area with a power-up. But everything else, like, kind of before that, before the Nintendo 64 era, seems to work pretty good. I'm waiting on him to kill me. Oh, he's gonna... I thought he was gonna fly off of that, that little ledge. But yeah, I would do it just specifically on that little console, so I wouldn't like tie it in with retro achievements or anything like that. But I still haven't like figured out how I want to do it exactly. We'll see. Oh, here comes my death. I gotta be careful. I'm being too careful now. Oh my gosh, come on! Oh my gosh. Have you beaten Mario 64 on Kick yet? 120 stars. Not on Kick. I actually, when I was still streaming on Facebook when 3D All-Stars came out, and that was the last time I actually... I'm not gonna hit this guy. It's not gonna happen. That was actually the last time I played Mario 64. There we go. I don't like concentrate. I don't even know why. Why am I concentrating on this boss? Is that all this room was about? Just an optional stupid thing? Well, I guess I do kind of need it. Where am I gonna go? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Fine. Fine, game. Fine. Fine, game. It's cool. It's whatever. Actually, the game that really made me mad, in that same collection for Super Mario 3D All-Stars, I played Mario Galaxy, which I'd completed that originally on the Wii back in the day. But that game, man, trying to get all 120 stars on that was absolutely infuriating. Like, I would do Mario 64, my biggest problem was fighting the camera. But Mario Galaxy, man. Oh my gosh, that made me mad. And then, of course, if you beat it, they want you to play as Luigi. And I think you can get 121 stars with Luigi. And I'm like, nah, we'll come back to that one day. It ain't gonna be today. And I never went back to it. Yeah, I was really disappointed with 3D All-Stars. Just, it was so, I don't know. I expected more, I guess. Of course. I like in the later Kirby games that you can at least get hit a couple of times before you lose your power-up. Whatever, dude. I like the little scrolling effect that the building makes as you walk around it. Oh, I didn't know I had another ice power-up. This is not gonna be good for us. Really know what I'm supposed to do. Die. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna see what's over here, though. Oh. Dying in video games is what you do best. Appreciate that support. I mean, we still manage. We're gonna forget about Mario Brothers 2, otherwise we still manage. Rest in peace. Skill issue. Put that on your resume. Let's see what's over here. High jump. You know, I like the high jump ability, but I don't know. It's like a cool idea, but I just don't feel like it's useful. I don't know. It's not gonna help with this. Next death, you have to take the hat off. That'll prevent you from dying. I got my Kirby hat. I've actually never worn the Kirby hat before. And, I said, you know what? I don't have any Kirby shirts or anything, so I guess this is the next best thing I can do. He's still convinced I have the same hair as Egad. Nah, my hair is short because I cut it like really short. So like in my pictures and stuff, I look like I'm bald and I'm not. Well, not bald, but like thin and out. And I hate it. I'm like, I gotta stop cutting my hair so short. I don't even know if that one-up's even worth it. Well, I know it's not worth it. But we got it. We got it and didn't even get hurt. Bald. Not bald. Here's my hair. See it? Now you know. Mr. Clean looking ass. Oh, I gotta concentrate. I was wondering, I was like, isn't the little shooting game coming up soon? It's like I hadn't played it yet. So I gotta concentrate. I gotta concentrate so I can do this. When enemy draws, press the A button. If you press too soon, you'll get a penalty. Let's see if we can do this. How slow. I got lucky. You're blind now from the reflection. Dude, you're not even funny. Draw. I knew he was gonna get me. I knew it. DDD's tough. He's tough to get. And we got a 1-up out of it. I have to concentrate, man. But there's Kirby Superstar has that mini game too. You really gotta concentrate. I feel like I can't breathe or anything. You just gotta wait for it. DDD is a cheater. Generally, he is. Generally, he is. Say I got this invincibility and just really, yep, thanks for that. Really didn't do a whole lot for us. Come on. I think the hammer's one of my favorites. I don't know why. I don't know why. I like the hammer. I feel like with the Superstar version, I just played it with, I think it's multiplayer. Well, I guess you can play with the computer too. I don't know. It's been a minute since I played that. But I had fun with it. I didn't really have, too much problems. Oh, it's from the intro of the Kirby show. I'm like, I can't even read. I'm like butchering that up. I didn't catch what it was in reference to. Yeah, the hardest thing for me in Superstar was the Great Cave Offensive, whatever. I think that's what it's called, Great Cave Offensive, where you find all the treasures and stuff. I did finally get everything, but it was like super difficult to find all the treasures. And there's still like a couple of them that I can't remember how I got them. I remember getting them, but I can't remember how I did it. It was just really annoying. And then the last one, Milky Way Wishes, you had to find all the power-ups. Once you find the power-up, you get to keep it throughout the whole game. You can switch between which you want to use, which was pretty cool. But there was like 2 power-ups I could never find. I don't know. And then finally I figured out where they were and got them all. It was just little things like that. I'm like, dude, I don't remember how I did that or where they are. And, oh, you're talking about the Samurai game being more difficult. I'd have to play it again to compare it. I don't really remember it too much offhand. I'm gonna keep my hammer. Might as well got the laser. Man, even down there, I can't. There it goes. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was such a good show. I was glad they actually released that final season of it. I like how he's just floating there. You liked the show when you was younger? It's been a long time since I actually watched it, but I really enjoyed it. It was different, but I really liked it. You know what? Trying to find secrets and stuff. Glad I went over like I did. I didn't know that wall was gonna do that. Hey, found another switch. You never watched that show? You know, it was an Ed, and Eddie kind of guy. Ed, and Eddie was pretty good. I liked Nickelodeon, though. I was all about the Nickelodeon shows. I know there's a secret door here, but I need the electricity to find it. I don't even remember where... You can kind of rig it to find where the door is, but I don't have any clue where it would be. Cat Dog. Cat Dog was good. I don't know. I liked both. I liked Dexter's Lab and Cow and Chicken and stuff like that on Cartoon Network. Johnny Bravo, and they were just all good shows. Yep, that's what I needed. And then Nickelodeon, like Hey Arnold and Cat Dog, and I like Doug. Doug was pretty cool. I thought there was like a hidden door somewhere here. I don't know. I'm thinking of other stuff, maybe. I'm like trying to concentrate on this game and then talk about TV shows from two different networks, and it's like it's hard. I've got difficulties. Dexter's Lab was one of my favorites. You like Nickelodeon, but you're more of a Cartoon Network Toonami kid. Yeah, I mean I watched them both, but I think I favored Nickelodeon more between Nick and Cartoon Network, as Nick isn't even trying anymore. Nah, I call it the SpongeBob channel. I felt like any time that I would see Nickelodeon pop up as I was scrolling to see what's on, it was always SpongeBob. And I used to really like SpongeBob, but I don't know, the later like the first two seasons of SpongeBob I really loved. I thought they were great, and I don't know, it just changed after that. It changed about the time of the movie. After the movie, I just didn't like it as much. I just felt like the dynamic of it changed. And I can't even explain how. That's the way it feels to me. Well, it's like I used to love, like the old Disney Channel. You can watch all the old Disney cartoons and stuff. And I really enjoyed that. But, get hit by everything. But then like Disney Channel just got more toward making like stupid sitcoms and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to watch that. I want to watch the cartoons. Of course I'm facing the wrong way. I wish I could have grabbed that last star. Oh, cool. I just did something I wasn't intending to do. Get out of here, Moon. I don't know. I was like... You're in a weird place with that. I don't know. Level 4. It's kind of funny because I remember like the super early days of Cartoon Network. That's how I found Voltron. I loved watching Voltron and Speed Racer. Never heard of any of those shows until Cartoon Network. I think they had the 90s Batman and Superman and Justice League and all that too, and I really loved those. I loved watching those on there. Between the 3 channels, like Disney Channel kind of fell off for me when they started going in a different direction with their live action stuff. I don't know, I stuck with Nickelodeon Cartoon Network until probably like... I watched The Last Airbender. I really loved that. I think that was during the time there was that, and there was Invader Zim. I feel like there's something else I liked watching. And then that was it. Like, I just never really kept up with it anymore. I tell you what I miss. I know they used to have a channel for it if you had satellite. I loved all the Nickelodeon game shows they used to do, like Nick Arcade and stuff like that. That was so much fun. I always wanted to go on Nick Arcade so I can do about as good as I do on stream with some of these games. Alright, that really wasn't acceptable. Those were the good old days. It just ain't the same anymore. So, it's old man Matt talking now. I want that UFO. I guess I'm not gonna get the UFO. Ain't even gonna keep my regular power up either. For some reason, I feel like there was, maybe not. There's like a secret area somewhere. It might not even be this level, but... I saw that and I'm like, ah, maybe there's something over there. There goes that. I'm not even sure what the ball's actually supposed to be good for. Sleep. We're gonna take a nap. I really wish the sleep thing, like, you get it as a penalty, but I kind of wish it would, like, heal your health or something. Found our other switch. I knew the way those blocks were set up. I was like, ah, there's gotta be something in there. Well, we made it to the end. Whatever. Whatever. See if we can get those 1-ups again. We've been doing pretty good, so... I like that they keep spawning them like right next to the to the door. Or the tube, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I probably did need that. I don't know if it's worth me going back over there to get or not. Why's he gotta be right there? Like, send him somewhere else. There was like a secret there or something. Oh, there goes that. Eh, alright, whatever. That would have been useful, it's just like I really didn't have low enough health to need that. That's too much. That's too risky. Can't do it. I need my little will ability. But I don't think there's really anything in those spikes anyways. Come on. I think what I'm going to do, though, is we'll get through World 4, and I'll go back and look at the retro achievements and see what's left, and we'll try to complete everything up to World 4, and just kind of split the playthrough in half, and we'll finish it up tomorrow. So we'll get to play this again. I'll see if we're any better. Slow, slow. Gotta be quicker than that if I'm gonna beat DDD. You know, I actually anticipated it hit the button. It's too late. I'll take the one up though. I'll take my lowly one up. So I wasn't sure where that was going to take me. Oh boy. There's a door over there. If I can get over there. I'll take it. Did you ever watch World's Wildest Police videos? Yeah, I have seen those. Those are interesting. I'm glad my career was fairly mellow. Had its moments, but I see some of the things in those shows, I'm like, holy crap. Like, damn it. Come on. Come on, Kirby. We're done. Trying to keep the power-ups going for as long as I can keep them. Glad that's there. Hosted by an actual cop who's on an early episode of Cops. I never knew that. I used to like watching that stuff, but then when I just when I was working in law enforcement and all, I was just kind of like, man, I don't want to see this stuff anymore. Just, I don't know. It just changes sometimes. Like, at least it did for me. I knew it. There's a we got to find the button here. But yeah, some of the videos are like really interesting. I used to like watching Cops too. I used to enjoy that, but like I say, after a while, like, you work and then you see stuff like that on TV and all, it's like, I don't know. I had to watch things that don't stress me out. There's our button. That was easy enough. We just kind of ran into it. And then we die, of course. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched any of that. One, I don't even have, like, cable TV or anything like that. I got, like, Netflix and stuff, but, yeah, we already got those. But yeah, I don't really keep up with stuff anymore. I think the last show, like, oh, I guess we'll do this. I didn't know she was gonna reach all the way over here. But yeah, the last show I really enjoyed watching when I had satellite was Impractical Jokers. I loved Impractical Jokers. I still love it, but I just don't get to catch it on TV anymore. But I really loved watching that show. I knew it. I just can't. Here's my power up. I'm just gonna get hit by everything. How did that even? Whatever. Whatever. actually might be useful. Whatever. That's how I feel. It's whatever. I did it. I did it. Got an achievement I wasn't prepared for. I don't know what Kirby got a hold of right there, but he wouldn't let me have that spark guy. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, this is how it's going to end for us. Rigged, stop the count. I know. I know. Man, I really needed that. I'm scared to go down here, though. Oh, that's cool. Z button. I wonder what's different between that and the other ability you get. Oh, I guess that's it. Actually, I don't think I realized those were like two different abilities. I don't know. I still need to get 500,000 points. That's another achievement I gotta get. So, that's apparently gonna take a minute. So go on to level 5. You got a little gift bag full of free samples for getting your pickup order. Where did you go? That sounds really cool. Give me. Of course, I couldn't make it over that. Yeah, I'm gonna need that wheel ability for this. So it ain't even a point. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like, one of these guys is going to end up hitting me. I need some health, man. Give me some health, game. There we go. You suck, enemy. I know we get through all of that, and then there's the one that gets me. I'm gonna have to come back to this level with the wheel ability, though. Make sure it's not like a hidden door there or something. There's too much going on here. Walmart has great deli selections. They do got some good food. I like just going and getting like chicken tenders and mashed potatoes. I like their mashed potatoes, at least the one out here. They're pretty good. They do a pretty good job. And the mac and cheese. I'm particular with the macaroni and cheese because a lot of macaroni and cheese to me tastes bland. I have to make my own. I only like my own macaroni and cheese. Like their chicken, surprisingly good. It is good. It is good. I used to go over there. I'd get that or chicken tenders and mashed potatoes, and I was set. Just glad they had some produce in stock. They only subbed one thing. Yeah, I don't ever do the online order. I forget. I still need to go back to that level. I gotta remember where the wheel is. Think the mac and cheese at Walmart's good. It's alright. I'm not... Like I said, I'm so picky with macaroni and cheese that, unless I make it, I don't know. It's subpar. People do some weird shit with their mac and cheese. That's how I've like gotten traumatized by it. So there's another door somewhere, I guess. Or something. Something somewhere. I don't know. We'll go through this level first and see. Your aunt's mac and cheese is horrible. Oh no. I don't know. People just be... I mean, to me, macaroni and cheese, like, there isn't that much that you really need for it. You keep it simple. Don't use pre-shredded cheese for it, macaroni and cheese. You got to get the block and shred it yourself. And then if you make your own cheese sauce, you got to season it well. Like, I don't know what it is, though. People just don't... And baking macaroni and cheese is fine, but you also gotta have enough, like... You gotta have enough in it to, like, not dry it up. Alright, let's see if we missed anything. Something there. Ah, found our button. Matt, you like candy corn. Your food opinions are invalid. Oh, no. No, don't do that. But yeah, I like the Kraft Deluxe. Get the cheese sauce in there, and then I'll sprinkle extra sharp cheddar. The blocks of cheddar, I'll shred those up myself, and it just works a lot better. I guess that was the only thing we needed to find. Yeah, okay. Alright. I need something. Well, whatever I did wasn't in the right order, so we're not getting that one up. Congratulations. I'm like literally trying to climb a stupid ladder. Ugh, man. Without adding chicken and hot sauce to it. Well, I make a, it's broccoli casserole, but I put like chicken and a lot of cheese and stuff in that. And to me, like, that's what I do with that kind of stuff. I I just can't do that with regular macaroni and cheese. Like, I don't know. Buffalo mac and cheese bowl from somewhere was pretty good. I have had that from somewhere. I can't remember. It was pretty good. I can't replicate that. But yeah, for me, like broccoli casserole, I get a block of that Velveeta cheese and you melt it. And then I mix in like rice, finely cut broccoli, one finely cut onion, salt, pepper, stuff like that. Some butter. I feel like there's something else I add into it too. But it's really good. It's like one of my favorite things to eat. That was like, my mom used to make that all the time. She still does for all the holidays and stuff. Top it off with some candy corn ranch. I don't think that candy corn ranch was real though. That was, somebody had to Photoshop that. Oh. I forgot about this. Come on, man. I guess I'm just gonna do this the hard way. Alright, that's cool. It's alright. He's just gonna hunt me down. Get over here. I don't know why I'm having trouble doing this level. Like, all messed up. Say if I can keep him in that other move set, I'd be alright. Only gotta hit him one more time. There we go. I didn't have any other trouble fighting him. It was just getting to the boss. Yogurt Yard, level 5. I want to, like the Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. I actually want to find a good recipe to make an actual cake with those flavors. And I've seen the cheesecakes and I really want to try to make the cheesecake, but I'm not sure, like, I gotta find the best recipe and I don't know which one would be best. But that's what I really would like to make for Christmas. You saw that cheesecake too? I know, it looks so good, and I love cheesecake. I still didn't find the hidden room in 1-2, so we need to find that. I thought what I found was the hidden room, but that apparently isn't it. I need to fight the Grand Wheelie in the butter building arena without taking damage or using a copy power-up. Let's try that. Let's go do that. I was about to say, where's the arena at? I forgot, I still have this stupid high jump. There we go. Of course I'm facing the wrong way. God damn it. I'm telling you, like, the control inputs for this are not great. I don't know why. It just didn't. Then I get hit by that. Dude, I'm like trying to eat the damn enemy. Alright. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, we got that. Like, holy crap. Come on, man. What are we trying to do here, for real? Alright, so we got that. So yeah, I do need to fight the enemies without taking damage and without using a copy ability. I guess we'll try it. We'll see. Let's see if we can beat some of these bosses without getting hit. I can at least do it for a couple of them. Or I can't fight them anymore. I guess I gotta beat the game, then I can fight the bosses again. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Let me look up one last thing then. Where's the secret room in World 1-2 then? So, in Stage 2, I need to walk past the warp star, run up against the right end of the screen for a little while, then fly back for a moment. Once the warp star platform is out of view, Kirby then needs to go back toward it. Done correctly, the star will be gone and I'll be able to proceed further right. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can figure it out. And then that'll be the end of the stream for today. Oh, I got my 500,000 points. Didn't even notice that. Unless it meant 5 million points. I don't know. Did I get an achievement for 500,000? I'll have to check. Oh, we did it. Okay. Yeah, we did it. Alright, that was easier than I thought. I'm sitting there reading the directions. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Alright, that's cool. Oh, is that not a door I can go in? I thought that was like a door or something. Eh, whatever. Oh, my star came back. Yeah, I'm reading the directions of that. I'm like, I don't know what this thing is trying to tell me to do. Pizza and root beer. That is, you know, that's honestly like what I'm thinking about right now. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna order me some pizza, and I'm gonna just chill out for the rest of the day. I love a good root beer, but I haven't had root beer in a while. Oh, you're making cookies? What kind of cookies? Chocolate chip? Love some chocolate chip cookies. I don't even know why I'm trying to beat this level. I don't know if I really had to or not. This guy. But pizza also sounds like a good dinner. I think I'm gonna go order a pizza. I'm not sure what kind I'm gonna get yet. Because I ate, like, so much, not really junk food per se during Thanksgiving, but, you know, it's just such rich food for Thanksgiving that, I already know, like, I've been trying to work so hard at eating healthy and losing weight and stuff. So if I get pizza, I probably need to get, like, a veggie pizza or something. So I can't go back and fight the bosses and try to get the no-hit stuff, but I'll have to beat the game to even be able to go back to do it. Well, we've managed to complete the first 4 worlds of the game. Fortunately, I have missed a lot of achievements along the way, and there's things that I didn't do on stream. I periodically did go back and complete achievements, especially when I played through Kirby's Halloween Adventure, because those boss fights operate the same. They also had damageless boss achievements to complete. I actually went back and played this game because the boss patterns were fresh in my mind, especially having to do damageless boss fights with Meta Knight and the Nightmare boss at the end. Not so much as final form, but the first form when he's just a ball, I guess, or whatever. Those can be tough to do damageless. But when I did this playthrough, when I was streaming it, finding out that you can't go back to the boss fights after you've defeated them and have a refight, it sucks because now I either got to start a new file or wait until versus mode, the boss rush. So it was just kind of like, whatever, I'm moving on. Unfortunately, a lot of those aren't in the stream, but it's still stuff we'll talk about as we progress through this game. Another thing that I didn't really realize with Kirby's Adventure, I just didn't notice it, especially playing through this as a kid, is how many times my button inputs get eaten. There is a lot of lag in this game. There's a lot of times where I try to get Kirby to do something, jump or inhale, it just doesn't do it. And even playing through this game recently, trying to clean up some of these remaining achievements is so funny because having played the Game Boy games recently, they seem like they run a lot smoother than the NES game. I don't even think there was much lag at all in any of the Game Boy games. You get on the NES game and it's just sections of lag all the time. When I played through Kirby's Halloween Adventure, it was prominent there too, but I kind of chalked some of that up to it just being a hack. And sometimes when you start to change things in the game, that's just what happens. But Kirby's Adventure is a laggy button input eaten game. Honestly, I just never realized how bad it was. But anyways, we completed the first 4 worlds of the game, and we'll talk about the retro achievements that we earned in this episode. I will also go back and talk about the achievements that I didn't earn, but earned later on as I've revisited this game a few times off stream. So one of the first things I'll just talk about, this game has achievements for all the abilities that you can earn throughout your adventure. You'll find most of these power-ups as you go, of course, and whether throughout the levels or in a museum or whatever. And as you earn them, you'll earn achievements. The first one we earned is the beam ability. There's one for the spark ability, the fire ability, the UFO ability, which is my absolute favorite in this game, the cutter ability, the sword ability, the fireball ability, the freeze ability. There's an achievement for eating the invincibility candy, which obviously makes you hyper. You'll find that along the way as you progress through the levels as well. The parasol ability, the crash ability, which is a special ability when you eat one of those bombs. It'll actually give you the ability to eliminate everything on screen, which is pretty cool. The tornado ability, which is actually one of my least favorites. I find the tornado a little difficult to control. The needle ability, the wheel ability, the laser ability, the stone ability, the mic ability, which is also a special ability in this game. You can use it 3 times and does the same thing as the crash. It eliminates everything on screen, which is pretty cool. Here's also the high jump ability, the backdrop ability, which is basically the suplex ability. Later Kirby games better describe it, but for some reason in this game it's just called the backdrop. The ice ability, the hammer ability, the light ability, which is another special ability that allows you to basically use it once and it lights up a dark room. Doesn't hurt enemies or anything. It's just one of those, I guess it's just one of those things. It really isn't much to it. There's also the ball ability, which I learned how to better use this. There's actually a lot more to that ability than I ever gave it credit for, which is pretty cool. There's also the sleep ability, which isn't really an ability at all. I don't even know why it's in the game. You would think it would refill your health or something if you use it, but it's just Kirby goes to sleep. Hope there's no enemies around to mess you up while you're sleeping. That's pretty much all there is. And then lastly is the throw ability. There's so many abilities in this game, and each of them have an achievement, so you'll find them all along the way, and you can decipher them for yourself. So now we can continue on with the main part of the game and the progression and the challenges that we have. So first off, in level 1-1, there's an achievement to get the UFO ability in the secret area of that level. Had no idea that there was even a secret area in this level, let alone the UFO power-up that you can even get it this early in the game. But in one of the sections of the level, there's some waterfalls. If you pay attention to under one of the platforms in the waterfall, the tile is a slightly different color. It's actually a hidden door. You go inside, get the UFO, and you can take his power-up, and you'll earn this achievement. It's pretty cool. An achievement in the first world that I actually went back to toward the end of this stream was to enter the secret HAL room in level 1-2. It's actually pretty interesting. This is another one I didn't really know about, but at the end of one of the sections in that level, there's a warp star there. You can actually get it to despawn by slightly moving the screen over, and it'll actually allow you to continue to progress in that level, taking you to a hidden room that has the, I don't know if it's really the HAL logo, but it has the letters up, but it was a neat little Easter egg to find in the game. As we completed World 1, we were able to defeat Wispy Woods without taking damage or using copy abilities. Wispy Woods is pretty easy, so there ain't much to talk about there, but we did earn that achievement, as well as the achievement for defeating Wispy Woods and completing World 1. As we moved on to World 2, there really wasn't anything major along the way. However, we did earn the 1-up in the high jump minigame, so at the end of each level, you get to do this high jump minigame. If you reach to the very top, you get a free 1-up. Just takes a little bit of time to get used to, but we were finally able to do it in World 2 apparently, so there's the achievement for that. As we progressed through World 2 to the boss, we were able to defeat Paint Roller. However, at the time, we didn't get the damageless boss achievement. But this was one of the achievements that I did go back to. This was probably after I played Kirby's Halloween Adventure and fought the same boss in that game and was able to do it damageless there. But yep, defeat Paint Roller without taking damage or using copy abilities. And honestly, this one really wasn't that difficult to pull off. I don't know why I struggled to do it during the game. Yeah, it's just memorize the patterns, and there's not that many patterns with this boss. The only thing it changed up, kind of messed me up several times, was halfway through this fight when the drawing is made and pops out. Paint Roller will decide to take off as well, and I was never prepared for it, so you got to be careful of that halfway through this fight. Otherwise, it's a relatively easy fight. Just take your time. As we progressed to World 3, we found our first secret button in the game, and you'll learn that as you progress through the game, there are multiple secret buttons to find to open up more of the world. This is how you earn the 100% completion in the game. I really wish this one was broken down to an achievement for each secret button you find instead of just one. Kirby's Halloween Adventure was set up that way. I don't know why it wasn't in this game, and I guess the achievement for 100% completion at the end of the game takes care of the rest. I don't know, for progression's sake, it was just nice to get an achievement for each time you found the button, in my opinion. Also in World 3, well, at least that's where we earned it, there's an achievement that we earned where we inhaled 2 enemies at the same time. Both enemies have special abilities. When you do that, it pretty much puts Kirby in a roulette minigame, and where you stop will give you a random ability, which is pretty cool because you'll get abilities like the UFO ability that isn't even in that level at all. You can do that anytime. It just happened to be in World 3 where I finally got that achievement, so... As we progress through World 3, which is actually one of my favorite worlds, by the way. I really like the tower theme of this area. But we took on Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright, who honestly are my favorite bosses in this game. Previously in Kirby's Dream Land 2, we had a lot of troubles with these guys. In this playthrough, I still seem to have trouble doing this damageless, and it ought to be so much easier than I made it out to be. But defeat them, and you'll earn this achievement. Now, recently I did go back, and having played Kirby's Dream Land 2, which was a much more difficult boss fight for these guys, after a couple of attempts in this version of it, I was able to earn the achievement for defeating them damageless and without using copy abilities. I really think this one's way more forgiving than what I did in Kirby's Dream Land 2 fighting these guys, so... As we progress to World 4, there's an achievement in level 4-4 to earn the 1-up. You basically got to use the wheel ability in that level. You'll see the area you got to go to. You're basically racing to get that 1-up before the wall closes in. It's a little tricky. It can be difficult to do, but we were able to earn that achievement. Also in World 3, there's a random achievement for defeating Grand Wheelie. in the Butterbridge Arena. This is another one where I'm not sure why the arena bosses in each world just don't have their own achievement, but for some reason this one in World 3 does. So, but yeah, defeat the mini boss at the arena without taking damage or without a copy ability, and you earn this achievement. As we progress through World 4, we earned an achievement for earning 500,000 points, which really shouldn't be hard to do. And then we reached the World 4 boss, Krako, where we defeated him. There's 2 challenges in this one that we didn't do during the stream. We'll talk about that here shortly. But the boss fight with him itself isn't too bad. It's the journey up to get to the boss fight that can be tricky. In this case, you got the little high jump enemies. You can eat them, get their jump ability, and that's pretty much what allows you to quickly climb the clouds to get to the fighting arena for Krako. Doing it damageless, obviously you can't have any abilities, so there's a slight difficulty with that, trying to navigate that path upward. The fight itself isn't too bad. I don't know why, I just couldn't do it damageless, but we didn't during that stream anyways. But we did defeat Krako and earn that achievement. And revisiting the boss fight with Krako recently, we were able to defeat him without taking damage or using a copy ability. Like I said, the fight itself really isn't too bad. To me, everything was easy to avoid. The most difficult part about it was actually damaging him, because he actually floats a little high. Can't really jump and hit him with the projectiles. You kind of got to wait for him to lower himself to be able to even hit him. And this should be pretty easy to pull off. However, there's another achievement in this boss fight. Reach Krako's highest cloud using only regular jumps and the ball ability without losing the ability. With this game, if you get hit one time, Kirby loses his ability, and I find it very, very annoying. I'm glad that's something that changed in later Kirby games. But this goes back to my conversation earlier about the ball ability. It's one that I just never used. I thought it was just kind of stupid. But it's actually a useful ability, and it can be kind of powerful as well if you know how to use it. In this case, they want you to use that ability to climb up that section where Krako's basically chasing you up to the boss arena. It's difficult to do. Krako has a little bit of RNG involved. The best trick I used was when I transformed into the ball, I constantly held down the down button on the D-pad. I would basically just roll over to the opposite side Krako's on, do one jump, and then do your second jump. You're bouncing. All I did was hold the jump button. I didn't actually press it each time I jumped. You can actually just hold the button and it'll do what you need it to do. But jump once to go up a little bit. Your second bounce will take you up to the next platform. You have to be very careful of how you do this, because if you don't get enough power with your jump, the screen will scroll up too high, and as you fall down, you'll die. You gotta do it again. Very annoying. So all I would do was go from the opposite side of Krako, jump up to the next platform, then I would move Kirby to the other side and jump up to the next platform. And I would just keep repeating that. I would go from one side to the other. And to me, Krako kind of stayed away from me for the most part. There were times he got a little close, but I was able to avoid him. It really wasn't too bad, and actually showed me what the ball power-up could really do. I started using it in a few of the levels I was playing in as well. It is a tough challenge if you're not familiar with the power-up, but it is definitely doable, and it wasn't as difficult as I originally thought it was. So that wraps up all the achievements that we earned in this episode. The next episode we'll talk about the remaining achievements, at least for that stream, and what we earned at that time. So like I said, next episode we'll be taking on the remaining worlds, World 5, 6, and 7, and then the final boss. We'll also talk about the achievements that pertain to that, as well as the boss rush, which was one I started on stream but didn't finish it. I just took that on at a later time. And then there's some other challenges as well that we have to do in this game for retro achievements too, also including the extra game that we have to do as well, which will be on the third episode of this. So we've still got a bit of work to do left. But anyways, if you enjoy the content of the channel, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and like the video. I greatly appreciate your support. We'll see you on the next episode as we continue Kirby's adventure.